Hello again, YouTubers! Welcome back to the Daily Porygonian! It is part 8 of our Pokemon Sword and Shield playthrough. If you haven't checked out the previous parts of this series, the link to the playlist is in the description box below. So today we're going to actually take on, or at least try to take on, 2 gym challenges. As you can see here, we are in the Stow-on-Side Stadium, the location of the 4th gym in the Galar region. So we're gonna go straight in. We made the trek from Hammerlock through Route 6 into Stow-on-Side in the last part number 7. So in this part 8, we will be taking on this gym, as well as hopefully, if time permits, the 5th gym as well. So it's a pretty easy journey through the Glimwood Tangle from here to Ballonlea. So we will try to do that as fast as possible. Okay, so 1 minute in, basically we just have to battle 3 trainers here and avoid obstacles, get through this puzzle, and over to the other side. So, yeah. Okay, so overall I think gym challenges are generally quite interesting. Of course, I mean with Sword and Shield they had a chance to experiment with a whole lot of other things. So I'm just gonna go down here and over here to our first checkpoint. Our first checkpoint up here. So, and battle this dude. So he's really excited to battle us. He's gonna have that battle stance. Gym trainer Ian. He's gonna send out Stuffle. I'm assuming this is his first Pokemon, not his only Pokemon. Yeah, so he has one more Pokemon. I assume it's gonna be a Beware, because like Stuffle, right? You know, we shall see. Yeah, so he's going to send out a Beware. A Beware, who is not gonna stand a chance against Inteleon's Snipe Shot regardless, so, you know, right? Okay. And there we go, the victory music, very energetic. As I said in I think part 3 or part 4, I really like the gym trainer victory theme. Okay, so we need to go down here, and then over here, down this corridor, and oh man. Yeah, okay, so we got it. There you go. So puzzle number 2 is done, and we have to take on this challenger. She says it's a theme park attraction. Gym trainer Claire. She has a Farfetch'd, of course, the Galarian variant. And also one thing I realized about Pokemon is that, you know, after going through numerous battles again and again and again, the music kind of gets a little bit tiresome. So it would be, I mean, there is an option to change the music, at least for like a PvP battles. I believe you can do so in the Battle Tower as well. But it would be great if they could have like a variety of these. Oh man, I went into the wrong area, so okay, I have to go over to the left, and then we'll punch our way up. And then we have to keep our motion going to the right, and we're all good, I think. Yeah, so it's automatic, it just hit us all the way to the end, where there's one lost gym trainer that blocks our way to the stadium grounds, or the main battle. So far 5 minutes. I think we should be only spending 3 minutes at the battle, so 3 to 4 minutes. So I think we do have enough time to head over to Ballonlea and complete a 5th gym in this part as well. This video probably will be a slightly longer because, you know, there are some extra stuff that we had to do in the gym challenge at Ballonlea. But I think it should be perfectly fine. Just one more Pokemon out here. Oh, Mach Punch. So So snipe shot, and there we go. Hitmonchan's down. I was mentioning in the previous video, I was quite surprised and quite amused by how fast the health bar went down when I beat Kabu's Senti Scourge. Or at least not in the last video, in the part before that, part number 6. Yeah, so I was quite amused with that. And it seems like generally it is always like that, it seems. But okay, anyways, I'm going to save before we go in. So we are at 249 now. So let's go straight in, and our challenger, or at least we are challenging the fighting type gym leader, Bia. So of course, fighting type Pokemon. And we're gonna, in a few seconds, we'll be listening to the epic gym battle theme. So yeah, alright man, it's rocking out. Okay, so first up, she has a Hitmontop. I do not think she has all the Hitmons, so yeah, there are 3 Hitmons. She has 4 Pokemon in total, all of which will be going down easily with Snipe Shot. I think Snipe Shot is, in my opinion, my favorite move in this game, just because of how often I use it, not just in this playthrough, but in raid battles on my other accounts and all that. So yeah, we have Pangoro here, who is also who can't stand against the powerful might of a Snipe Shot. She has the Surfetched, which is of course the evolution of Galarian Farfetch'd. And Snipe Shot. And okay, so now we get to our last Pokemon, which has the Gigantamax ability, or Gigantamax trait. So her last Pokemon is, I'm not going to spoil it, but yes, okay, she spoiled it, Machamp. So she has a Machamp, and she's going to Gigantamax that. But I do not think there should be any issue with Snipe Shot, so I'm not going to Dynamax. I actually have a list of my, I do, consider or rank the how much I like the stadiums. And of course in this playthrough you haven't seen gyms number 5 to 8, but I would say I think the nicest one in my opinion is actually number 5, which is in Ballonlea, because there is like a greenery outside, which you'll see hopefully at the end of this video. Once we beat the gym leader there. But yeah, so this one I think it's pretty okay. It's in the middle. We also have, so anyway, just to focus on this first, of course we get the fighting badge. Yay! So gym number 4 out of 8 is completed. I was hoping to finish this in the previous video, but unfortunately our trek through the rocky terrain of Route 6 took a while. So we have TM42 Revenge, as well as the fighting uniform, I assume. Yeah, fighting uniform. And then we're free to go. So we have a little bit of story to get through here. So let's take a look at that. Balwark. So that's Sonia's Yamper. And she's gonna get us to check out the mural. And there's an explosion. Great. Okay, so we're gonna have to check that out. I'm of course going to hop on my bike, head up here. There's a hidden item here, Max Revive. And further up, we have Bead and a Camparaja. And Bead wants to destroy a mural, which looks, by the way, really ugly. It looked like a kid splashed paint on that. But yeah, okay, so Bead, oh my, you again. Hey, that's what I was gonna say to you. Oh my, you again, Bead. So, I feel like you could kind of turn Bead's words on himself all the time. Duosion is his first Pokemon this round, so his Solosis has evolved since our last battle, at Galar Mine number 2. Okay, yeah, so Heterum. So he's gonna send a Heterum, or is it Hatchum? Whatever. So yeah, so back to the gym, my gym ranking. My favorite is Ballonlea, followed by, I think, I thought the Fire Gym, Kabu's gym in Motoso was pretty good, so that was number 2. And Turfield and Halbury probably go 3 and 4, followed by the 6th gym, which we will see later, or in a future part, of course. In Circhester, which is a rock type gym, followed by the fighting type gym, which we just went through. Then the 8th gym, the dragon gym, so that's Hammerlock. And then finally, the worst one in my opinion is Spikemuth, which is the 7th gym, the dark type gym, which we will also be getting to in a couple of parts. So anyways, we are, or at least B is confronted by Oleana, Chairman Rose, and yeah, he's gonna jail. Or not, he's just gonna get kicked out of the gym challenge. So yeah, he has been removed from the gym challenge, and he's totally shocked, and they're gonna take their wishing stars. Interesting plotline there. They're taking the wishing stars. Okay, so yep, that's all from Chairman Rose. And now there's gonna be a cutscene, so it obviously is gonna skip that because we set it to do so. But basically, rocks collapse and it reveals something behind it. Yeah, the Pokemon holding the sword and the Pokemon holding the shield. And there were 2 heroes. The sword is a Pokemon, the shield is a Pokemon, both of them Pokemon, whoa. Okay, so blah blah blah, and okay, so Sonia gives us 2 revives, that's nice of her, after putting us through that boring story. Okay, I mean, personally it's not that boring the first time you see it, but of course I've seen this so many times, because I've played through the game, I think. So far, this would be my 7th time. Yeah, my 7th time going through the main story. So it's not particularly interestingly new or anything. The cool thing about the Glimwood Tangle is you can actually activate these mushrooms and they will brighten the area. And so if you brighten some of the mushrooms that have a Pokemon near them, you can actually encounter them. But for now, we're just gonna try to... Oh, whoa, no. Had to avoid the cook there. Yeah, okay, so that was a close one. We have a bright powder here. Okay, and heading back over to the entrance. 2 full heals. Going around, we have this big root. I think there's some stuff here as well. TM24 Snore. Okay. We're gonna avoid the trainers by going up here. I think there was something there. Oh no, there wasn't anything. Then there is this item here. 2 hyper potions. And okay, so to get up there we have to pass through the trainer. And I don't want to pass by the trainer, so I'm just gonna skip that. We're gonna head into Ballonlea. I think the name Ballonlea is actually a pretty cool name. I mean, it's really not something you'd actually expect, but it feels very novel. Okay, so over here we have 2 big mushrooms. And these houses, by the way, so these houses, I'm just looking at this right now, I just came to a realization, these are the exteriors look really similar to the houses that were shown in the DLC's first trailer in January, on January 9th, when this channel was first started, actually. And yeah, so in that Pokemon Direct, oh man, I just missed one thing. I had to go one more round. So yeah, in that Pokemon Direct, they showed houses from the Crown Tundra, saying that people live in small communities and live and support each other, right? So yeah, that just looking at those houses earlier in Ballonlea, that reminded me of those houses in the Crown Tundra. So yeah, pretty cool. Okay, we have Marnie here, Challenger Kelpie G. You know, I'm not actually interested in talking to Marnie right now. I'm actually more interested in getting the Pokemon from the Ball guy. I'm sorry, the Pokeball from the Ball guy. So yeah, she gives us her elite card. Thanks, Marnie. She walks off, but Mr. Ball guy, come on, give me another Pokeball. So this time we got the Love Ball. So we still have just a few more outstanding, which is great. Okay, so we are at 16 minutes here, but I want to finish this gym in this video, so we're just gonna go all the way. We are at the 3 hour mark in the game now. I could have shaved quite a few minutes off that, probably like 15 minutes off that, if I actually saved before, when I started charging the Mac, because I didn't close the game before I unplugged it from the dock, or unplugging the power source from the dock to charge my Mac, right? So yeah, but oh well, we're still going in good time. In the original trial run of sorts, I only reached this area at the 5 hour mark, so it's pretty good. I think we're making good progress, and of course we should be making this progress with our level 100 Pokemon. So the challenge is to just see how fast we can go with a normal level 100 Pokemon that is not like a 6 IV or anything like that. Not that you need it to be 6 IV, but so Gym Trainer Annette. This part of the gym challenge is a quiz show, or so. I mean, it's not really a quiz show, but we have to answer questions posed by Opal, who is the gym leader, and she's just gonna ask us stuff. But first, Gym Trainer Annette's second Pokemon is Slurpuff. Reminding me of the Kalos region. Fairy types weaknesses: Steel type, Poison type. Either way, it's correct, I believe. So we get a stat boost at attack and special attack. Okay, so Slurpuff goes down. And Gym Trainer Annette is beat. Okay, so that's our first trainer. I think we have 2 more, 2 or 3, I can't really recall. But I think this gym challenge is still decent. The one that I feel is the most annoying is actually the next one in Circhester, gym number 6, and that one, or actually that isn't even the most annoying. The most annoying is that in Spitemuth, because you had to keep walking back and forth and fighting Team Yellow Grunts, who are actually gym trainers. So yeah, but Circhester's gym comes in a close second to last in terms of enjoyability of the gym challenge, in my opinion, because you have to use that little metal detector to detect the openings in the ground. Annette, of course. So this whole question thing continues in the actual battle against Opal, so just something to note. Aroma to see, it goes down, and yeah, that's all with Gym Trainer Theresa. Okay, so that is Gym Trainer number 2, and who do we have next? I mean, technically it's the same character, just with different names, so well. We have Gym Trainer Theodora. She's gonna send out a Morgrim, and I assume the second Pokemon will be a Grimmsnarl, probably. She has 2 Pokemon, so most likely. Oh man, Flatter. That confuses us, so not good. Question: what do I eat for breakfast every morning? I think she eats omelets. Yeah. So if you get the answer wrong, your stats actually go down. So it's not great. But yep, Morgrim is going down easily. And then okay, so not Brimstone, we have Gardevoir. Snapshot. You know, it would have been much better if we weren't confused, but seriously, Dazzling Gleam. I mean, the only reason or possible reason of why we could lose is if we were continually hitting ourselves. So that would cause us to lose. But so far, yep, we're all good. Epic gym trainer victory music, and I think that's all actually. Yeah, alright, so it's still the same standard 3 gym trainers, and then moving on to the actual gym battle. Okay, so we are at 21 minutes now. I'm going to quickly wrap up this gym. I think we only need 2 minutes for this, to be honest. Maybe at a max 3. But okay, so earlier I was talking about how nice the stadium is. I don't like the stadium because it's pink and blue, but when you actually Gigantamax, then you can see the tree lining around the stadium, which looks really nice in my opinion, compared to all the other stadiums that we've seen so far. So yeah, aesthetically, I think this one looks pretty nice. Even the nicest out of the 8 that we will see in this game. Okay, let's go. Gym battle music. She sends out Galarian Weezing with the top hat looking chimney. And yeah, you can see a little bit of a tree line there. Very nice. Snipe Shot is gonna take it down easily. And her next one is Mawile. So Maul has Intimidate, it doesn't really matter. Okay, she's gonna ask us a question. Do you know my nickname? The Wizard. Yes, we're correct. Okay, so our speed rises sharply, which is good, you know, that means we have priority over everything and we can just one-shot everything even faster. So, that's great. I mean, that's not really what it does, but I mean, considering that we are already at level 100 and our speed goes up even more, you know, it's kind of expected for you to be the first to attack. So Togekiss is down, and her last Pokemon is able to Gigantamax as well. She's gonna send out, well, I'm not gonna spoil it, she's gonna tell you, Alcremie. Yep, look at that Alcremie. So Alcremie can Gigantamax, and the cool thing is that Alcremie has, I think, like 63 forms. And if you want to get every one of them in shiny form, I mean the shiny version is exactly the same, it's just like a gray color whipped cream with different variants. But you know, if you wanted to call everything, you would have to multiply that, so it's like over 120. As you can see the tree line in the back. Of course, if the sky were blue, it would be much nicer, but you get the idea. So Alcremie goes down easily. And there we have another look at the tree line. So yeah, we beat 2 gyms in the same episode or part number 8. So in the next part, hopefully we will be able to no, actually I think we won't be having a gym battle in the next part, because we have 2 routes to cover, Route 7 and Route 8. So I think I will just go through those areas as well as around Circhester, and then in part number 10 we will take on that gym. So, or maybe I might just decide to just pack it all into one video as well. But considering this one is like 25 minutes now, I'm not sure if you guys want to watch a 25-minute video, but here we got the fairy badge, so good enough. Yeah, so we'll see how things go, but definitely part 9 will cover routes 7 and 8. Opal's going to accompany us, yay, or are we going to accompany her? We're going to accompany her, yay, that's so fun. So we're going to go back to Hammerlock. And there's gonna be a little cutscene there, so I don't think we can stop the cutscene from happening. Oh, we can. Yeah, it looks like we can. Okay, so I'll end up the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, favorite, comments that I keep right here on The Daily Porygonian. Part 9 is coming up next. Bye!